Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where I just went around and found an additional 25 of those alloy sucking stations. I got rid of them. We're currently at 30, but I haven't ticked forward, so we'll find out how many are left. We expect between 15 and 30, and I removed 25, so that should be hopefully all of them. We'll see. This mining world does need a job, and we will absolutely build a job here once we tick forward. So there we go. There's a month tick. We'll get that going. Apparently our growth node leveled up too. Resources from jobs. Absolutely. Excellent. So let's take a look here. 10.5. Okay. So we know there's at least 6. Bare minimum of 6 around somewhere. I'd hoped that I had gotten them all, but unfortunately that does not appear to be the case. Let's check through all of these. I made sure that we didn't have any on the other side, but we know that these had them as well, right? So let's check Orpheus. Let's check down this way. Yeah, I checked down here previously. Okay, that's all okay. No problem here. But we know that there is at least 6 at this moment. That could be only one system's worth. The question is, what system? Yultup? No. Erich? No. This is getting into our territory down here. So it shouldn't be any of these. It's not Kerbis. This is definitely our territory down here. Yeah. I don't know where it is. I wish that there was a way to find out. It's not up in Zimpok, correct? Correct. I already got Q. That looks good. It might be somewhere that is up here, actually. One of these? No. Okay. I have no idea where they are. There are 6 of them somewhere. I'm going to look around. We'll be right back. Okay. For now, I admit defeat. I have no idea where these remaining at least 6 megastructures, quote unquote, mining stations are. I don't know where they are. I've looked around for a good long time here. I've not found them. They're somewhere, but I don't know where. Unless they're in these that are not supposed to be controlled by, like, hostile people. But I don't think they're in here. I don't know. Regardless, it's only 10.5 alloys, so we're going to proceed forward for right now. Now, I want to move this army over to here. We'd love to land on Flog for right now. What do we got there? Ooh, 2238. That's actually a lot. Okay, let's not land on Flog. Let's come over to Blarp instead, and we'll land here. 1477. Even that's pretty strong. All of these up here are. Okay. Noted. We're going to need to bring in some more army reinforcements then. So we do need to clear out some of these guys back here, right? There's a Hydra's Devils fleet over here. I did order these guys to move back this direction. We could pull back from Daglon as well. This force might attack, and we actually are pulling back over this way. I want to chase down this fleet specifically. So for now, that'll be okay. We do have a fleet that is currently chilling up here. And we may want to pull them over to, say, here and go land on Flog. Or not land on, but work on Flog. So for now, that'll be okay. Now, these guys are ordered to attack Sojima. And the question is that actually going to be okay? I think the answer to that is no, actually. I do want to, let's see, we're going to eat up over here. I do want to find another location to eat a star. Tiblik is a slightly tempting one. But honestly, Reima, except that that's on our hyperspace relays. I would prefer to find locations that are not hyperspace relayed, or at least not important hyperspace relays like Reima, which is an important one. So to that end, we could come out over this direction and look for something like Jugrad here. That actually seems completely okay. So we'll head that direction. Where's this fleet going? Okay, they're heading up here. I feel like they don't need to. Okay, let's pull these guys over here, like so. And let's have this force remain at Daglon for right now. That'll be fine. Completely okay there. Let's scroll on down here and see if there's any jobs that we need. We would love to put more people to work, but currently, no. This mining world could use a tile blocker clearance, and I guess we'll do that. But beyond that, that's about it. Okay, sounds good for now.
Our void hive is under
So
attack.
we're going to proceed through here. These guys are at 66k, as are these.
We have assimilated knowledge.
Noted. So this force definitely needs some reinforcement. We're definitely
Technology
working
conceived.
on that. And I'd like to push them up to Themen. That'll be okay.
Our space hive is lost.
Fantastic. We just finished advanced Titan hulls. That's great. From here, what do we want to grab? Giga cannons, I guess? Sure. That'll be fine. So these guys are headed up here. These guys are the ones headed in over this way. Yep. That looks good. So no problem there right now. We are, of course, going to be cracking these locations. We're going to need to be upgrading this megastructure, right? And we need a lot of dark matter for that. A whole lot of dark matter. So I want to pull this construction ship up over to the Tunari Vortex. That'll be fine. And we might actually want to get a second construction ship to move along with this guy. That's probably a decent idea. So we'll do that for now. We're going to be attacking over here. And we do need to get some army reinforcements as well. So let's get those going. There we go. And this construction ship is going to head over here. Beautiful. So we finished up in Eton Stela. From here, what do we want to grab? Well, I want to check. Yeah, no resources whatsoever here. Okay, that is definitely noted. So I want you to come build a starbase here, and I want you to come out over this direction. That is fine. We need to find a new location to destroy a star here. And what do we want to go for? Theram is an interesting one. I don't know that it's a good location. Actually, I'm going to come up here and build a hyperspace relay. Or no, we can just repair it. Oh, we can just upgrade these. Okay, that's actually a big deal. Noted. In that case, then we do grab something like Raima. Yeah, that would be fine. Something like Unith would also work. Can we stack... Hang on, there's 3 stars here. Can we crack all of these? I'm not sure. That'll be interesting to find out. No doubt about that. So we'll let that happen, and we want to go grab Beetlejuice back. We've got these guys heading into Uril, Allard, and then Kador, like this.
Our void hive is under attack.
We are, of course, going to be bombarding here at Flog, and are we... Oh, we're not on indiscriminate bombardment. We should probably do that. We should also probably reinforce our fleets. That'll be helpful. And that is definitely going to need some progress. Okay, sounds good. So we're still working on eliminating this stuff up over here. We must have gotten kicked out of Themen. Where is that force at? Yep. Okay, so we lost that battle. They'll be back in a couple of months. Noted. That's acceptable. No actual problem there. Just a minor problem. So it all looks good. They have some forces moving around out over here. And we'll get these guys taking this back and heading up to Kador. Excellent. So we need to get these forces freed up, right? That is definitely something that needs to happen. We're grouping up a bunch of units here, and we need to continue to reinforce our ships. There we go. This mining world requires a job, and we would absolutely... Actually, let's upgrade our mineral purification hub. Let's do that first. That'll be fine. Excellent. So we're going to be fighting here in Kador. Looks good. This force here, at this point, is back, right? So where do we want them to go? Honestly, Themen again. We're going to continue to reinforce them. We're going to head to Themen. Our idea here is that we want to get these repaired. So that'll be fine. These guys are freed up at this point. So I want to send them up into Sojima, where they're going to begin bombarding Blarp. Yeah, we're going to the correct location. So that'll be fine. Wonderful. How are we doing on the bombardment of Flog? That is still at about 2K. Sure. We're still bringing forces in over here,
Crushing.
so that's
hostile
absolutely
hive.
fine. We finished in Unith. What do we want to grab next? So this actually ate all 3 stars, and it's now a triple black hole. Did we get resources for all of them? Maybe? Maybe. Okay. So next up, we would choose to go for something like Shoal, perhaps. So we'll go crack that star. That'll be fine. Where are our construction ships? We should... I see these guys came through over here. We may have lost a construction ship in progress, or rather in process there. No, they're just both over here in this location. I don't know why. But that's okay. We'll build a starbase out over here. And then you can come build a starbase in Jugrad. That'll be fine. We need another location to crack, and Tharum is a good one. So we'll go crack that. This science chip is currently not doing anything, and I would like to research special projects, please. There we go.
Our void hive is under attack.
Okay, so this Mortson Row attack swarm here is now completed. I want to move it up to Themen to reinforce this. Ah. I wonder if we were getting charged for these previously. 15? Probably not. Okay, we need to get rid of all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 of these. If we assume that all of those are at half, that is a good chunk. Okay, what about Subra? Nothing. Okay, noted. So these guys are going to be repairing at this station,
Our
right?
space hive is lost.
And we're definitely going to need to reinforce this. So we're bringing in reinforcements. That's okay. How are things looking up over this way at Flog? 1903 still needs progress. Okay. So that seems okay. No problem whatsoever here.
Our void
And our
hive is
construction
under
ships
attack.
are going to continue to
Our
construct
space
slowly,
hive is lost.
but they will continue to construct. This up here is not that big of a deal. This incursion perhaps is. So we could pull this fleet up, but I think this one would be the correct one to respond to this. Oh, this is all Veron. This is going to the Veron commonality. Oh, that's really awkward. We can't take this back. I think we'll get that starbase back, maybe? I don't know if we will, actually.
Our construction is complete.
That's going to be really awkward for us. That this is all Veron commonality up here now. Yikes. So we do need to move our forces over here. No doubt about that. They have a fair amount of forces of their own here. But for now, that's fine. They're moving away. Noted. Okay, there's another star falling. Fantastic. So we're now at 13k dark matter. So how much more dark matter are we going to need? Well, we'd like to go crack Raima, which we could go do right now. That seems okay. This construction ship, of course, needs to go construct somewhere, and that is going to be over here in Shoal. Shoal is an important artery for us, so we want to get that back under our control for sure. And we just finished up another one of these in the Tharum system, so actually we should come over here. That'll be fine. Where else would we want to grab? Just looking for low-value systems here right now. Something like Dastamon might be okay, but that toxic world is potentially inhabitable. So I'd like to avoid that for the time being. Crimdor. Crimdor looks like a good one. Wait, there's a colony there. Never mind, there's a colony there. There's, however, this star here. So that'll be okay. Beautiful. We are going to need to upgrade this. 19,000 is what we need right now. Okay, that's fine. So no major issue there. This is definitely awkward up here that this is going to the Veron. We cannot do
Our
anything
construction
about
is
that
complete.
because of the bug, which is sad. But it's okay. So we need something here. as far as a resource goes. I guess 0 distillation will be fine. These guys can move on up to Gophia, and we're going to get those converted together, or rather grouped together. 552 at this point. Okay. Sounds good. So Flog is, of course, taking extreme damage. This construction ship is not constructing anything at this moment. We can get this hyper relay upgrading, and let's go grab Shoal back. Again, that is a high priority thoroughfare for us, so we definitely want to get that going. Cool. What do you got? No. Okay. So applied superconductivity is nice, but it's not a huge deal at this point. Let's grab building cost reduction. That'll be okay. And of course, we're going to want to bring in our forces and land on Blarp at this point. So that's definitely weak enough for us to do that. We'll stay in position here for a moment, but let's go start bombarding Glump. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they're up over here now. So let's get turned around over here. Unfortunately, because they hold this starbase, we don't have access to the hyper relay over here.
Our construction is complete.
That's very awkward for us. No doubt about it.
Enemy workarounds invade our nest.
Yeah, they're attacking us in Sasharim, which is fully expected. We're going to attack back over here, though. We had to stop them from pushing over here and giving more territory to the Varan.
Our void hive is under
So that'll be
attack.
okay. These guys are, of course, going to land up over here on Flog, which is currently at 932. This force will be freed up very soon. And are we going to win this? Yes, we are.
Enemy nest
Okay.
taken.
So Jima is now under our control. We're going to head up and also land on Flog. I want to group these armies together. That'll be fine for now. This construction ship, we should definitely rebuild this hyper relay. There we go. And what else do we want to grab here? Well, we're going to need to head down here and build that. Really? The Varan hold Franfrid right now? How would they get that, even? Okay, that's very strange. Whatever. Maybe they can't go through that gateway, though. I have no idea how they did that. I suppose we could eat Franfrid. Or we could go eat Wuwa instead. And that's what we're going to do for right now. So that looks good. Research speed coming on up. Okay. Let's go for the... we don't actually get anything here. Cool. So we get a trait pick here. Orbital bombardment damage, I guess. 75% is a lot of orbital bombardment damage. No doubt about that. And we'll reinforce our fleets here. That was a lot of minerals. I see that we're under relatively heavy attack out over here. That's reasonably fine for right now. We need to push out these forces. So these guys are going to head into Kebelrai. That'll be fine. And we are, of course, going to be landing over here very shortly. Perfect.
Planetary infestation
So we've got
begun.
forces being freed up here. And yeah, this is going to require some things. This is the Valert Enlightened Kingdom down here, which isn't actually a problem. It's a Varan commonality that's a problem when they get territory. So hopefully that will end up not happening significantly more. Okay, now we're going to enter orbit here and get repairs. These guys have cleaned up down this direction, so no need to push further over here just yet. I'm thinking right now that we actually do push up over this direction. We'll let these guys repair. That'll be fine. And of course, we're going to finish up Flog here, but we're very close to taking out this area, so that's looking good. No real issue there. This out over here is a problem. The question is, how do we want to handle it? Do we pull these guys? I'm leaning towards pulling this attack swarm. We reinforce it, and we tell it to come in this direction, to Zimpak. And then we come and attack Kiyu down here. We'll need to reinforce it, for sure. Relatively heavily. In fact, we should have it come and repair here for the time being. So that'll do. We're negative in our energy credits right now. That's probably not shocking. We're only at 2 at this point for our megastructure costs. Okay, noted. Is that up over here? No. Okay, so that's fine. We're going to take out this orbital ring. No problem. And we can continue to push on. So that's under our control now. We're going to go land on Glump. Although that needs further bombardment, for sure. Okay, we also just established a new colony. So that seems fine for the time being as well. How are they getting here? Oh, it's because they are technically not in this war that they can use this gateway, because this gateway is connected to... Okay. That makes things really, really awkward. Tremendously awkward. Okay. There's not a lot we can do about that, to be honest.
Planetary infestation
Other
begun.
than destroy their systems. Do we have to be at war with them to destroy the system, though? I think we do. We can technically crack this star. We cannot crack this star. That's a little bizarre. They're bombarding Franford. Actually, they're invading here. This is pretty over. So they're going to take control of this.
Hive is under attack. Enemies occupy our west.
And that's the Veron commonality there. There's nothing we can do about this situation. Like, we cannot crack this star. We can't interact with this system in any way. It's very awkward. No doubt about it. Incredibly awkward. I really wish this bug wasn't a thing. But here we are. It's okay. We can definitely still make this work. And that's the idea. We're going to work around the bug. So this fleet should be freed up at this point. These guys should be freed up to attack Delta Cephei there. That's the word I'm looking for. And let's go attack Ishtrum. Actually, should we? Yes. Let's go attack Ishtrum here. We need to be eliminating their units, right? Absolutely. So we would come build a starbase out over here. We need to upgrade this hyper relay, and we need to reinforce our fleets. Which, that's going to be fairly hefty that we need to reinforce still. But that's okay. That is absolutely fine. So why are we so negative in our energy credits right now? It's being consumed primarily by buildings. Okay. Well, we know that there's a couple of worlds out over here that were generator worlds that we need to take back, right? So that's okay. I do want to continue to eliminate the StarCorp and the Kingdom, though. That is still our top priority right now. So we're invading Glump. That'll be done soon enough. This is very awkward for us, no doubt about that. But are we able to upgrade this yet? We're lacking 753, so very, very slow. Okay. I'm going to jump drive over to here. We just finished up 0 distillation. Looks good. And we're going to grab, say, civic slots, I guess. Why not? I do want to find military applications here. We want armor damage. And we'll reverse engineer an arcane technology. Research speed plus 10%. Okay, cool. So we have Florg taken over, of course. And we're going to be taking over Glump very, very soon here. A phased planet, huh? We'll try to find a way to phase lock it. Okay, that's fine. So they are looking to attack us over here in Daglon. This fleet is likely to fall here. It absolutely needs reinforcement. We'll move this fleet around. It's not going to get there in time, I don't think, but we'll see. Ship weapons damage seems fine. We could reinforce this fleet. We could attempt to pull it back. I don't know that we're going to succeed. No, we just immediately get engaged. Okay. So this force is going to need to retreat, and we're going to do that immediately. That's fine. So they're launching an incursion over here. That's okay. We'll deal with that. Giga cannons are now done. We could grab, say, actually, minerals from mining drones. Absolutely. Oh, we're out of energy credits. That's a problem. There we go. That will keep us afloat for the time being. Now, if we were to attack over here, how strong is this? 0 strength. Beautiful. So we're just going to head on over this direction. And we're going to land here. Do we need any bombardment up over this way? Uglebor is 1289, so kinda. And 1294, so kinda. Okay. Let's head over to Uglebor for now. We'll get that going. Beautiful. We'll continue to reinforce these fleets. This will, of course, need to be dealt with, and these guys will be back very, very soon. So 121 next month. That'll be fine. So we're going to head on in over this direction. They're attacking here, but we're going to reinforce this, and not all of their forces are here. Fascinating. So we're up over this direction. We are going to head in like so and reinforce this. But we've got this under control. So this force is going to head into Daglon. This force can also head into Daglon at this point. That seems fine. They're still attacking out over here, which is unsurprising. This fleet is apparently at full strength. We just need to wait for it to get reinforced.
Our space line
Okay, cool.
is lost.
Yeah, show us your wares. What do you got? Nope.
Planetary
Get out of here.
infestation begun.
Okay, so the Picklings are marshaling a lot of forces out over this direction. That is definitely noted. That could be problematic for us. We'll see what ends up happening with that one. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, actually, most of these are pretty small fleets. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Although we should try to reinforce this fleet if we can. That's for sure. So what do we have for fleets right now? We have these guys over here, and yep, they're just holding that position. These guys are holding this position for the moment. These guys are holding this position for the moment. We're taking back this territory over here. These are actually the most likely that we would send.
Crushing a hostile hive.
Okay, yeah, let's send these guys over to here. It'll take them 252 days to get here, but that's understood. We'll continue to reinforce these fleets, and that will be fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.